My first impression of Westwood is a good secondary school because of its conducive learning environment. The values I extract from Westwood, I have to say it would be leadership, because during class or group projects, my teachers usually pick me to lead because I have leadership qualities. What makes Westwood such a good learning environment? I would say it would be my peers that motivate me whenever I'm down. For example, if let's say I fail in a test or anything like that, they'll be usually the one who always want to cheer me up and maybe help me improve my studies.
My first impression was Westwood was a very strict and disciplined school. I heard from many parents and former students that the discipline code is quite strict and all the students must adhere to it, or well, punishments will be met out. And so I was slightly scared of the culture here, but I did have some confidence that I'll be able to keep up to the discipline code here. Some of the values I've picked up in Westwood would be integrity, care, concern, compassion, perseverance, and commitment. As a member of the Westwood Chorus, I had to learn to be disciplined and committed to my CCA and juggle my workload at the same time. Although it was a very tough period for me, I had to keep on going and tell myself to continue learning. And as a senior for my juniors, I had to care for them and for people around me. My experience in Westwood was a very memorable one. During the time of long periods of studying, I had very helpful and encouraging teachers to continually help me in my studies. My former form teacher, Mr. Syed Ali and Ms. Chai Min, were very nice and patient as they go along teaching and continue to give us the support that we really need. I have friends as well who are very encouraging, and we are all a very bonded class, 4H2012, and I really enjoy my studying periods with them. The environment here in Westwood is nice and calm, and I feel very peaceful at school, so I don't feel stressed, and it's a good place to study for me.
My first impression of Westwood when I first came here on the very first day was that it's just an ordinary school, ordinary neighborhood school, and that I would come here because I didn't really do that well for my PSLE, so I would come here and focus on academics and try to do my best for my O-levels. But over time, as I met different people and got to experience the school a bit better, then that perception changed. I have been in Westwood for 4 years, and now that I've graduated, I realized that I've learned a lot of things, but one of the most important things that I've learned is respect. Respect for other people, which could be a senior, a teacher, my parents and things like that. But more importantly is respect for myself. It is to do things that me in the future will be proud of looking back. And I've learned about gaining confidence and loving yourself. So this is very valuable because I can use it in the future, where like every day of your life, as long as you lead it with an ounce of respect, it will be a better day altogether. In Westwood, the classroom environment that I experienced was extremely pleasant and enjoyable and very conducive. I was from 4H 2012 and we were labelled as the nerds, but despite that fact, everybody had a common drive to want to do well for our national exams. So that eventually benefited all of us because we did very well, so yay! For our teachers, they did play a very big part in shaping our lives, and mine especially. For example, Madam Saha, who was my form teacher for lower secondary and my CCA teacher, she told me something that I'll never forget. She said, you can fight for your dreams and it's important, but at the same time, don't make any enemies. And that's something that will stick with me because it's an important piece of information that only a teacher can impact you like that. From another teacher of mine, Mr. Ali, who was my upper sec form teacher, he is the nicest person I've ever met. He's so sweet, motivating, supporting, and he's definitely a father figure to all of us.
My impression of Westwood Secondary is that it's a learning community with discipline and rigour. The students are well mannered and I find the staff here very friendly and approachable. I always believe in working hard and playing hard. I'm becoming more resilient while pursuing excellence in my work. I've also learned to be more adapting to change for a more positive working experience, which I feel have helped me to grow professionally. As for my students, I always want them to try their best and always to not give up in terms of whenever difficulty that they face. The learning environment in Westwood Secondary is conducive and well-rounded for both students and teachers, as everyone has opportunities to be exposed to different activities and workshops to acquire life skills and knowledge. Also feel that it's academically rigorous, where students' minds are constantly being challenged instead of being permitted to coast through, so that their potential can be stretched and they grow to be more mature individuals. Though we have the necessary facilities already available, the school is constantly upgrading them, such as the specially designed and customized rooms to better provide our students with a conducive learning environment.
When we first started Westwood in the year 2000, there were actually no impressions. That was something that we had to create. But I think over the years, what has happened in Westwood is that it's actually has become a very forward-looking institution that actually aims to bring the very best out of individuals, be it staff or students. Over the years, in Westwood, most of the values that I impart to my students or even among my colleagues will be values such as respect, being honest, being resilient, and also being flexible, because these values actually help you thrive over difficult times, and they are everlasting values. For myself, I see the learning environment in Westwood as being a very nurturing one, being a very nurturing environment with caring staff, and collegiality is very evident.
Home is where the heart is. So at Westwood, we try to create an environment that is nurturing and caring, and to deliver a curriculum that develops the mind and captures the heart, so that everyone can be developed to its fullest potential.